Yes, sir, you are audible.
Implementa start करो.
Okay.
Test work. Access work.
Shall we start? Yes, sir.
are taking bug hunt where Mumbai well known about us regarding the ask start with you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the great introduction. So, guys, I'm like yours, student. Like, I feel like that when I'm going to Devchan College and all this stuff. Let me tell you about myself. My name is Rutra Shalve, and I was a former student, like batch for 2016 to 2019. I done my graduation in Devchan College, and have been working as a quality analyst, done many internship, and now is working in a Mumbai company. So in quality analysis, I do manual testing and automation testing. But apart from that, I'm keen interest in research, researching in cybersecurity awareness as well, and that's what I'm doing last past 3 years. And I'm just continuing my ITS career. So I hope that I will jump into this. So, sir asked me to give us some introductory cybersecurity awareness. So I'm here to give it to you. If you have any doubt at the any moment, you can raise your hand and you can ask at the last of the session or the end. And guys, one more thing is that I need a interaction with you all of guys. You have to just speak with me. I'm not like speaking to the trees and just standing because I can't do that. No, so you have to interact with me any every point. If you have a doubt, you just raise your hand and just give a shout out to it. But that's what it is all about. That PPT I made because I'm little low into the creation of the PPT and just showing some stuff. Okay, I'm giving you some demonstration how attacker can hack you, your site, uh, and your social media accounts, right? So let's get started. And so for cybersecurity, you must all know that there are a lot of things going on internet. Internet passes a lot of things like softwares and their workflow. Right? So the agenda for that we're gonna see in this whole session for 1 hour is about the cybercrime related precautions while surfing online and definition of cybersecurity, what it is, attacking demonstration. I will show you how attacker and hacker can hack some kind of social sites, social engineering attacks. I'm going to give you some virus total information. It's a tool which is really great to analyze what you're doing and online. Okay, it's very really easy what you can surf it online. So I will show you the demonstration about this one, and I will give a little introduction about the Kali Linux. You might know that you must have learned in your education curriculum. So I guess this is a topic which might have been skipped in the curriculum when I was in Devchan College. I never heard about the Linux. Sorry, Kali Linux. Okay, so that one, and last one is a bug hunter and scopes. So it's not a completely slide about the bug hunting. So I'm going to give you introduction about the cyber security, and then going to go with the last topic, that's bug hunter. How can hunt and how can you earn money and how can you do a career into the cyber security as a bug hunter. All right. So any idea about what is a bug hunter? Anyone? Just give any definitions, whatever that comes into your mind. Neglect that if it is a false or it is true. The interaction is very needed, guys. Any idea about bug hunting? Have you ever heard? Hello? Anyone? Okay, no problem. So I'm going to go with next slides and we will talk about the list later one. So, why it is a cybersecurity awareness? India has been hit by many cybercrime incidents, including rise on ransomware attack, phishing and scam, and data breaches and data sponsored and hacking. I have been also hacked many times, but in the sense that I know that how to control these things, how to prevent someone's to hack into your accounts as well. So that's the awareness I'm going to tell you about. And many more incidents have happened in India because of the low awareness. The people many might not know how to aware of the phishing attacks, many kind of attacks, how to aware of the links and URLs that have been shared on your SMS or via some methods, right? So India is the second, and the it was likely first. It was the second in 2021, and now 2022. It is the first country in the whole world that have been hit by the highest rate of the cybercrime incidents in India. So it is a very high, and precautions is very has to be needed. Okay, so let's go to the next slides. How to take a precautions while surfing online. So you guys are might likely you getting an email, you getting an SMS just saying that hey, you have been yeah, selected for something. Just click on the link and fill up the form. But you guys might not know that what it exactly leads to. The link is valid or not. What the link is all about. Because see, every time the link you see is actually a shortened format of this link, and you might not know what it exactly. Shortened links are very crucial and very critical to understand what it exactly leading. So that's where the totalvirus.com is comes in forth. There are other tools like on online basis. What you have to do, guys, in a cyber security, you must be very careful in googling. Googling means to be just dorking. You might not know that dorks means like you must very crucial, you must not have a knowledge about the how to google for some stuffs. So you can search like google dorks, and you will get a list of the dark like google hacking databases in the process of this one in this site. Guys, one more thing, whatever I'm going to show you, just take a note of it on the website as well, so you might not miss this one. Okay, it's very good steps to note down, so you won't be able to forget that later on, right? So google hacking database is some kind of the tool that let you find out what exactly you want to search. Okay, so for link validation, you can search on online google hacking database about how the link is working or not. So link validation is more important. So I will show you how to validate a link that have been sent by some anonymous person to you, or somehow you get on a SMS. Okay. The second thing is a VPN. You might have heard in your syllabus that the VPN, virtual private network, to use it for some cloud. Many companies nowadays use this VPN, virtual private network, to for the infrastructure to make it secure and not a vulnerable and very hidden from the outside world, because it locks IP address and masking, and it won't reveal the exact IP address of the server. So that's how they secure their own network infrastructure of the software. So VPN, yeah, some VPNs are free. I don't recommend to use a VPN which are the free, because they rely on some network that have been tracking your all of the activities, all of the network. They use SSL pinning to track the all of the activities that going through. So don't use any kind of a software that has a free, say like free VPN, free software, free download. These are the steps that might be very crucial to hack into your system as well. The next one is IP masking. VPN, you can use a NordVPN. These ones, those are paid services like 150 rupees per month to hide your IP, and you can online surf without any issues. Your IP will be masked. Your IP won't be revealed while using a VPN. So next third point is IP masking. So how do I IP mask? So there are many tools on Kali Linux. You can search on a Google how to mask your IP address. The IP address is the main resources on your computer, because IP address serves And was that so suppose you go into the market and there are the specific lot of the grocery shops, right? But you want a clothing shop, so clothing shop you will just need to visit a clothing shop. You can't get a clothes in a grocery shop, right? Because clothes will be available into the that shop only particular. So that's so called IP address. IP address going to the cloth shop, and the person is going to get the clothes with the money, right? So that's the IP address. The IP address means serves actually the content for the website that you are surfing. That's what you are looking for into the Google. So somehow, if attacker gets your IP address or the physical network or the physical infrastructure, he can able to serve a phishing malicious sites as well to grab your accounts or passwords, something like that. So IP masking is needed. So what it actually does is that if you just type in your IP address 192, you can see my whole Chrome browser, right? I'm just typing into something 192.162. Are you able to see that? I'm just going with the slides. Guys, please interact. Shout out what you are saying. Hello. Okay, just let me share my full screen. I guess that's what I was talking about. Now you can see, right? I guess I skipped this one. Google hacking database. You haven't seen this site, right? xbydb.com. Sorry, no issues. So I was talking about this exploit.db Google hacking databases. It was a point about this one link validation. So you can validate the link. So you can search this site exploit-db.com, and you can find the exploits like over here. So if you just click over here and just like this, copy this one and just search into the Google. It will search all this index of the sites related to .sql. So it's gonna give the bunch of the sites information on this Google. Okay, that's how you can validate a link. Even you want to know, are we gonna go search in URL grow.com. So grow.in. It's gonna show me only the grow.in site only index of. You can't see any other sites like grow.in, grow.in, grow.in. Only that one. If I want to say search Devchan College, only Devchan College will be displayed and the related information, related site URLs. That's how you can work. Okay, so that's about the index. I was about to IP masking. IP masking is to be, this is a very low level IP. It is a physical IP. It might not be like this one. IP address needs to be likely four, four level IP address like this one. So this is the physical IP address, say that. So what this IP address masking is that if attacker gets your IP address like this one, but actually attacker can't serve this IP address any phishing attacks or any phishing campaigns because you are masking IP address as saying that this is a my IP address. The attacker can't able to access exactly your IP address because you are masked with this IP address. Actual IP address is hidden. That's called IP address masking. So fourth point is the user use. Sorry, there's spacing mistake. Use Tor and DuckDuckGo Brave browsers. Have you heard that? Have you used Tor DuckDuckGo? You can install DuckDuckGo into your mobile phone as well, and Android and iOS mobile phones. I use DuckDuckGo very specifically because see why it is used to DuckDuckGo, because it hides cookies and it hides your IP address and it doesn't let the Google know about exactly your location and what you are searching. It even delete your all the history of the search. You can access Tor on Kali Linux and you can access the DuckDuckGo on your machine or your Android phone. The Brave is always a good one because it's the latest clone of the Chrome browser. You can just say search Brave. Okay, this one, Brave browser. So I might recommend you that rather using a Chrome browser, you can use the Brave browser because it's very secure, and it won't let you hack your system because it has a one tracking system that detects some kind of phishing campaigns and some kind of attacks that might have been might not be available on a Google Chrome. It's a very great browser. You try this one, Brave browser. Okay, so these are the tools to you serve online very securely. Uh, why I'm not recommending Chrome is because you might have heard that last year, like 8,000 around attacks have been done on Chrome, and 8,000 exploit can exploit everything like accessing your Chrome browser, mail completely account taker or mail account, and whatever you have saved into the Chrome that can be accessible to the attacker. That's why Chrome is very vulnerable while using for your online transaction, whatever it may be. And storing your data into Chrome is very vulnerable. Don't store anything, whatever you just have the password as well. You always remember the password, whatever it is in your mind, and make a combination that make sense to you while having different sites use different passwords. Like I never save any password into Chrome browser or any browser. That's the precautions you must have to take. The last time is real time up to date. Update your system and tools and browser. So always have your browser and all the systems properly up to date. It is really recommended because some kind of the attacks and mitigation have been already known to the Microsoft and the respective owner of the software. So they might replicate these bugs, and they deploy the latest version of the software with the bugs has to be fixed and released. So that must be needed to know that your system must have to be updated. All right. So let's next is what is a cybersecurity. So what is cybersecurity is all about protecting the internet and protecting yourself and protecting the infrastructure that you are working on, right? So maybe someone is attacking your system. How do you prevent from someone to getting into access into an unauthorized access to your system, like your site like Devchan College? How you can prevent that? How you can notify to the system owner about that there is attacks going on? That's all about the cyber security. So the next side is all about impact of the cybersecurity. Why we needed the cybersecurity in this era of 2023? Because see, you already know that you are the computer science student, and the computer is very this science is very vast and far. A lot of software stuffs and IT people are going to get a job into very secure one. I can't say the secure one because already we know that there are a lot of layoff going on AWS, Amazon, Facebook. A lot of people have been just left their job, not left job, they are left layoff due to their financial something like that. You already know that. So cybersecurity is the field which may not have a very layoff type of impact because it always comes in forth because there are two type of people: is a black hat and white guy people. White hat people are those who protect the infrastructure, who protect the financial loss, who protect the sites, who work on the prevention of the any kind of the social attacks on whatever the phishing campaigns. And the black hat guy, those are the real time hacker. Those are not ethical one. To hack the infrastructure for the extorting money, laundering money. Those are the types of the guys. Those ask for the money in sense of the hacking the system unauthorizedly, right? So those are the bad guy. That is a black hat guy. So, and there are the third one person is coming. The fourth is a red guy. That is a red hat guy. Those sometimes become a white guy and sometimes become a black hat guy. So it is depends on his mentality. How does it he differs? So that's all about. Uh, Impact of cybersecurity is now that financial loss of sensitive information, and disruption to critical infrastructure. How many have you heard that your COVID virus, you have already got a virus, right? Sorry, COVID vaccination, right? So the vaccination site that you have gone the covid.com.go.in that have been hacked, and its the data have been sold on a in black market on a dark web. So that's the impact on the government side. The government sites are getting hacked really easily, targeted by the Chinese hackers, and mostly from the east of the China and Russian hackers. Those have been hacking our government sites. So that's a threat. So how do you prevent that? So in that section, use two kind of the variants of the emails. Don't use your personal information to give any sites. Always have a two kind of number in mobile phones. Use a dummy mobile number phones for creating your account. Don't give a personal lot of information on an online basis. We see the sites and this says just sign up and just go and log in. Don't do that. Always have a secondary email, so use it for your creating an account or something. That's precautions you must have to take. So I'm going to go give you one demonstration, so you might not get some bored with my lecture, of course. So Grabify one, you heard that. So how attacker can grab your exact location. I'm gonna give you a demonstration. How can I exactly know that where you are? Okay. So it won't give exactly where you are, but I will show. So just search Grabify, and you will see this Grabify IP logger link. This guys, I'm showing you just for the education purpose. Don't do any sort of thing, but yeah, of course you can go into this tip. Just grab this link. So what it does is Grabify's IP logger. So someone just I just sending a link to the someone, and someone clicks on that link, I able to grab their IP address, and I can able to search the IP location of that person. So that's how the attacker can locate the IP address, the person where he is actually. So this is your IP address. You have to just uh, type your IP address, whatever you grab into the IP logger, and that's how you can able to search the find the person where it is. Likely, I'm just creating some demo link. Okay, facebook.com. I'm just gonna create URL. I'm gonna go agrify. So see, it has created this original URL. I was likely facebook.com, but new URL it has created with grabifylink.x xr2, some kind of the URI. Okay, so this URI and this URL completely. So you just copy, and when you send to the via email, some sort of this way you can send it to some attackers. Attacker send to the victim, and when the victim clicks on this link, actually he will redirect to the facebook.com. But actually what it does, actually it was redirected from the Grabify link, and it will show the date, time, IP address of that person, country where he has been located, user agent, referral URL, and more information about that user actually when he was clicked that link. Okay, that's why I'm saying that don't click on any link unless you aware of this link is belong to something else, software, something like that. So how will you verify if it is link it is valid or not? I'm just closing this one. Let's take to the next one, virus total. So that's where it comes, the virus total. Now, how many of you use virustotal.com? Any idea? Guys, don't just likely say, just speak to me. Don't feel like that you are likely. I'm like a student as well as of now as well. I'm still learning. You can just shout out to whatever you might have things you want to know. Have you heard this virustotal.com? It is sites belongs to the Google Alphabet. Actually, the Google have acquired this virustotal.com, and the bug I reported virustotal.com. So I will show you the last moment the bug hunting, how to report bugs into the software, and you can get earn money as well, and you can get swag like T-shirt, something like that. So this is the virustotal.com. So somehow if you have installed antivirus into your system, though though you have antivirus, you can still have access to the wirestore.com, which have several all types of the antivirus into this infrastructure, and that scan completely your whatever you give in this query, and you give you result. Like I'm going to search grabifiedlink.com. Okay. We're going to analyze what the link is all about. Okay. So whenever you get a link in a SMS, okay, so what you have to do, just copy that. Don't click on it. Just copy that link, go to the virusturtle.com into your mobile phone and paste the link into this box. And it will give you the result. No security vendors flag this URL as a malicious. Means this is a very valid URL and it doesn't signify any vector of the attacking or any vector of vulnerability. So you can see these are the all the softwares, those are the antivirus which are hosted on the cloud or the virusrouter.com. They have Vue6, Alienwolf, Vera. These are the all of the software. This is a Bitdefender. You can use a Bitdefender. It's very easy and it is very free one. So these are all antivirus. This have been scanned this URL and show you there is no vector of the significant vulnerability have been found in those links. If you go into the details section, you can find out the server IP address and where the redirection change have been going like this. So as you see, it is redirecting me from Grabify link. When when victim clicks on this link, it's going to go to facebook.com and last URL is a facebook.com. See, so this you didn't understand what link is leading to you, right? But it leads to facebook.com. So let me show you how does it going to go with see, this is a link, right? I'm just clicking on it. See, it goes to facebook.com. Sorry, I was my account was open. Anyways, so it goes to the facebook.com, right? Because I have clicked on this link and it has redirected me to the Facebook and their last URL is Facebook. That's how you can find it out exactly what these URLs is leading to. Okay, so somehow if you get SMS like, hey, uh, form filling, some kind of the phishing mails, phishing URLs like this one, and some random URI in the last pass. You say likely sometimes you get this, you just click on this link and just find it out here what their exactly link is going on. So that's how you can validate each URL that have been sent to you via SMS. That may be any kind of method, WhatsApp, something like. And guys, really know that do not click on any link if you are not aware of this link is leading to. Okay, so you're gonna take a time. And one more thing, you can even scan your files online as well. What you have to do, choose a file, whatever you want to scan, likely. So I want to scan one. Let me show you. I might have one virus. I'm gonna search that. So suppose if you have any file, okay, this one. So if you have any exe file, okay, you have downloaded from any resources like online, and you wanted to know that if it is virus or if it is something kind of the something kind of virus is something kind of doing in harm to your system, you just have to open that. Just let this virus scan and see. Got it. Yes, it is a virus. It is some kind of the vector that have been vulnerable. So I don't have to click that file. So I have to just what I have to do. I just have to delete that file because it has been found that is vulnerable to some kind of the antiviruses. These malware have found 96% of the vulnerability into that software. Some antivirus won't found this vulnerable because of their detection system may not be aware of that. Okay. So that's how you can find out each file if it is vulnerable or not. You have to scan this file on online basis as virusroot.com. You can just grab that file and just copy paste it here. So you can find out their definition, what exactly this file is doing all about, likely manifesting these external assemblies, and there is APIs as well. These are the APIs. These are the all the APIs functions of the what we say Windows Microsoft. So these are the APIs have been hitting by that software. You can find that these are the software attacks can be carried out with that software. When I just click on that software where it was, Actually, it's not vulnerable. I know that, but somehow this finds suspicious by the antivirus itself, by the virustorder.com. So you can see that the three vendors have been found this malicious software. So you delete that software. That's how you can validate each software on online basis without having an antivirus, right? And just trust that virus.com is very Google acquired and very reliant tool. And don't upload your personal files on this virus.com because as you already know that you must read the terms and condition and privacy policy of this sharing your samples with the security community. Because what they do, whatever you share into virus.com, they serve into the community, and that community will be able to access each your files. They able to access your whatever the file inside, whatever data inside. So don't upload any URL, any password or any file that may have been very confidential to you. Okay. The last thing, let's go to the cyber attack as per year. So October 2020, ransomware attacks remote work security. Very ransomware attacks have been very crucial and have been done very last few weeks. Ransomware attacks means to be likely, suppose I'm going to send you one exe file, okay, and what it does, when I send you in exe file, and when you download that exe file, when you execute that exe file, what it does, actually it encrypt all of your data, like whatever the files inside this, it will encrypt it. And if you just click on the ppt malware analysis, it won't able to open this ppt because it have been encrypted by the attacker, that ransomware call. And when there is one screen opens up and it calls like ransom money, मेरे को मेरा पैसा दे दो, आपका फाइल आपको वापस मिलेगा, ऐसा होता है. Like this one, payment will be raised. Like they send you Bitcoin address. Even I got not this one. I got a ransom payment on my email address. I was hit by that, and I was like panicking in the night. I was covered with sweat. Like, what should I do? Because he was asking me about 1 lakh rupees. Give me 1 lakh rupees, and I will be like extorting you with exporting all your Facebook data. मतलब की तुझा डेटा जो आहे का नाही, मी सगळीकडे पसरवेन तुझा फेसबुकचा वगैरे असं तो मला म्हटला आणि 1 लाख रुपये पाठव. मला बिटकॉइनला ऍड्रेस पाठवला होता मेलला. सो दॅट्स हाऊ he tried to extort me, but I never understand. Sorry, I didn't even uh, take over this. I neglected it because see, there are phishing campaigns and they shoot all the emails to the particular, not a particular person, to the thousands of the emails, and you might have raised it. You just panic. Don't panic that at the moment. You just have to connect with the someone who understand these emails. Okay, don't give money or some ransom to this system. Somehow this might not be legal one. This might not be exact one. They might try to phishing, right? So always aware that ransomware attacks. In October 2022, it was a rage, and in August, phishing attacks and scam supply chains was the largest case base in August 29. Uh, Today and October 2018, the cryptojacking, the IoT security vulnerabilities have been raised. And in 2017, ransomware, as the same as it is, uh, have been raised. So in sense of the IoT security vulnerability, I will show you actually what it exactly it is, IoT vulnerability security. Many of you have gone through Amazon and have been purchased about the Wi-Fi LED bulb, right? Wi-Fi LED bulb, Wi-Fi Alexa. Those are run onto the Wi-Fi signature. Likely, it serves on your Wi-Fi because it gets IP address of your phone and Wi-Fi, and it serves all the features whatever you made a customization from your mobile phone as well. So that is IoT security. Uh, okay, so that how can it comes to IoT security is that there is a URL that they serve, and there's that can be accessible your all your home appliances via URL. So I'm not going to go into the deep into the IoT security for now. At the moment, we have a very time sufficient. So let's go to the next slide in the Kalinas tool. So how many of you install Kalinas and have you gone through and have you known about the Kalinas? Any idea? Guys, at the last, these two slides have been remains. I want the interaction with you. You have to speak with me. Even your broken Englishes can be good. No issues. I'm not expecting likely high level. Guys, any word? Okay, no problem. So Kali Linux is a Linux-based, which is hosted by American, you know, American Penetration Testing Organization. Offensive security. You can see there it is developer. This is offensive security hosted is or completely Kali Linux setup, and you can install this on any system. It's a dual boot or maybe in a virtual machine. Like I will show you how do I have this virtual machine. Okay. So as you can see, this is the virtual machine that I have, and I'm running the Kali Linux inside it and Windows 10 inside it. So that's the Kali Linux. You can try it on your desktop. Just download and install. You can share all the videos how to install this. Very easy one to install a virtual machine. You can see all the YouTube videos for installation guidelines. So why do I have been recommending to use this? Because of the bug bounty hunter. I'm going to go with the last slide as a bug bounty hunter. Okay, that's where I'm going to go with. Cybersecurity have been done awareness. Now I'm going to go with how you can become bug bounty hunter. So I will give you a definition. What is exactly bug bounty hunter? So bug bounty hunter is, suppose if you go into site like Shivaji University. Let me get this Shivaji Fort. So Shivaji University, if you just go into the site, and this is a site, I'm trying to hack this site. So what will happen? Is it legal or is it illegal? Right? It is not in terms condition there. It is have been written that it is illegal. If I just read their terms and condition, it is say that you do not have an authorized access and do not do any kind of unauthorized attack on this system. So you don't do that. Okay. So we have to skip this. So how will you find that if you can attack on some sites? You can go into HackerOne, and you can find there are a lot of programs. Do they actually host their programs and they want you to hack their system, and they're giving you some handsome money, likely $7,000 total bounties they have been spent on these hackers, and those are the top hackers that have been hacked into their system, and they paid their money to those hackers for securing their database or securing their old sites. So you can find it on hackathon.com. So you can just go on to there and just sign up here. And they said this is a scope, and try to hack the system and tell us what is the vulnerability and what is the bug inside the software. And we will pay you for that. So why they host it? Because there are some bad guys as well. So try to hack their system. So before they want to get their system or user data online, so they want it to hack from the white hat guy. Those are the ethical hackers, and they fix this bug. So other person won't take a disadvantage of this one by selling their data by hacking into the system unethically. So that's how they host their program. So this that's called a bug hunter. These are the guys are the bug hunters. Those hunt the bug and they report and they get paid for this. This is some some website do not host their bug hunting, so do not do that. You have to read their compliances terms and conditions. You can read on their website as well. See, even you say that it is disclosure policy. They have some set of guidelines what you have to do and what you can't do. Okay, so you can do read all of this sort of the program rules after the scope vulnerability, all of the stuffs. Okay, so that's how the bug hunter do. If you very newbie, likely new person to the bug hunting, so I would recommend first go to the Linux, learn first Linux system. How does it work? How exactly the Linux system have been embedded? The terminal, how the terminal does work. Commands that you must remember. There are 10 lakhs of the commands in the Linux, but you don't have to likely each command have to be remembered. There are few commands that must be remembered to to come back forward into the directory and do some stuff, making directory, all the stuff. So try this tool, and if you just install the Linux, what you are able to hack you're able to hack Wi-Fi. There are a lot of things like Libop Suite, Hydra, password cracking tool. All of those tools have been inside this Kali Linux. And you won't be able to access these tools anywhere in the Windows system other than the Kali. So be aware of this Kali Linux and try to install and learn things in this Kali Linux. This is a prepared one. So next slide is all about the bug hunter main goal and what you decide freelancing career scope. So बग हंटर का मेन जो गोल होता है कि you have to do some assessment on a site and you have to report bugs on a site and they will give you swags. Swags means to be likely whatever they have like shirt, t-shirt or whatever the company is all about the product they are selling. So they can give it to you. So I will show you one of the NVIDIA NVIDIA where I have reported one bug to them and how they host their names. Well, here, how will you find the BDP program? Social responsibility, it might not this one. NVIDIA security, if you just type security, disclosure. See, this is a site, NVIDIA software. You can hack this site. If you found any vulnerability, you can report to them via the submission form. That's how a bug hunter comes in a fourth. So if you report to such a sites, they will give you swags. Sometimes they give you money as well via PayPal, and sometimes they recognize you. Likely, I'll show you how does recognition will work. Acknowledgement. So acknowledgement means likely those people have been hacked into this site and have been reported to them. So how your name can become likely my name is in this section. Here it is. So those are the people have been hacked this system and have reported to NVIDIA, and they have acknowledged these people for thanks for following the individual the contribution towards making the product more secure. Right. So that's how you can do that. You can find all the disclosures report vulnerability just typing whatever the site it is. Like I'm typing a grow, and I want to know if it is come into the bug hunting. Can I report to the site grow? So just type the cross security disclosure, and it will give you about the security related. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so if you found a grow bug into this site, you can report the submit vulnerability through this form. Okay, so if it is a valid, they will validate this vulnerability and they will give you swag. I got a swag 3 times from the group, like 3 times t-shirt, and one time I got very good stuff like a bag with water bottle from the group for reporting a bug onto their software that it was a digest. I able to redirect them to any victim. So that's how you can report, and there are the terms conditions. So please do read terms and condition every time you visit a website. Without this, you don't have to do anything with this website because they strictly follow the law rules. If you do anything disrupt their system, they will take a legal action with against you. So read their terms condition what they are saying. Do not perform any kind of DNS distribution attacks. If you do and such a system infrastructure goes down, they will be taking a legal actions, right? So yeah, that's all about the terms condition. And this is the bug hunter main goal that you will receive freelancing and career scope. Well, I will say the career in this section is very rarely seems to be very sure because see there are a lot of hunters like bug hunters and they already know the common vulnerability and finding the one vulnerability takes a lot of months Even I didn't even found one bug into the last 1 year because of the site's common vulnerability have been very fixed very quickly. And finding such a bugs are not common in these days because a lot of people are aware about the site infrastructure securing all the stuff. And the last moment, I will say the good luck to all of you. If you have any queries, you can shout out to me, and you can always reach me on a LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn. If you want to get a course on Bug Hunter, if just search Udemy, I hosted my only course. I just type my name, and here it is. The hacking database information that have been hosted this course for completely free. It's a free tutorial. If you have an account on this, you can enroll into it. I already have 13,000 students have enrolled. So it's just a 2 hours session. You can go through this. How can you able to access some kind of information? How can you able to hack into the system and databases? So I'm just pasting this link into our group. Okay, I'm done. And if you have any doubt, just shoot out to at me. I guess I bored all of you guys. Hello, sir, are you there? Suppose, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm done with the webinar, sir. If anyone
Okay, okay,
has to speak, they can forward.
okay. If anyone has any queries or questions, please ask him. Okay. तुमचे काही
Yeah,
प्रश्न असतील तर तुम्ही विचारू शकता. Okay, student.
yeah, I'm just pasting my email address. If you have any doubt, you can come up on here anytime. Yeah. So we can conclude this, sir. If there is any,
Okay. चालेल.
yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Rutraj, for your wonderful experience on cybersecurity and give some guidance for our students. Okay, students. So we will conclude this session. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.